Hi, Michelle Eccles here. My biggest struggle for starting this program was no matter what I did, no matter how much exercise, no matter what I ate, no matter how many supplements, no matter what I did, I could not lose weight. Couldn't. And not only could I not lose weight, but my weight was continually increasing. And so I had gained about 15 pounds really, really fast in the matter of a couple of months and could not get the scale to budge the other way. So of course I became very concerned that, oh my gosh, if I keep going like this, I was 52 when I started. I just recently had a birthday, so I'm 53. But I thought, oh gosh, I'm just going to be overweight the rest of my life. There's nothing that I can do to get that weight off. So that was my biggest struggle. And then with that and the weight piling on came my clothes not fitting. And so I work and I couldn't find things to wear to work. And then your confidence, you lose confidence. And I really, really missed not being able just to put something on and walk out the door. I had to try things on, put different things on and look at it and take things off, and just a nightmare. So those were my biggest struggles. One of the biggest doubts and hesitations that I had about joining this program was, first, it was the shot. You heard all the crazy stuff about people starving to death and not eating and being sick and nauseous and all of that. So I was very, very concerned about that and scared, actually. And then I also, when I found this program, I really liked the microdosing aspect of it. So I thought, well, that will help with the symptoms. But then I got concerned about giving myself 3 shots a week. And I had hesitation about that. But those were my 2 biggest hesitations in joining. So just being scared of the medication itself and the side effects, and then giving myself 3 shots a week because I'm not a shot person. So the main thing that attracted me to this program, LeanFastRx, was the microdosing aspect and how they talked about by microdosing, splitting up that dose into 3 smaller doses, you could avoid having the side effects. That was huge for me. And then the second aspect that I really liked about this particular program is that it's well-rounded. So you have the nutrition aspect, the workout aspect, and building muscle. And then you have the doctors literally at your service 24/7 if you need anything, and the medication. It's just the all-in-one aspect. It was an all-in-one easy approach, and they know everything that's going on. So it's just a very targeted, simple, all-in-one program. And another hesitation that I had was I was scared about losing muscle. Oh, you lose so much weight, you're going to lose muscle. So I loved the aspect of the workouts, the nutrition, all of it. So what specifically motivated me to join this program was the well-rounded approach with the nutrition, the workouts, and the medication all in one with the doctors and everything else. And when I had my first meeting and doing the shot, there was 0 pain. And so I was like, phew, okay, 3 shots a week, no problem. And literally it has been no big deal and no problem at all. And I don't like shots. So that was my biggest thing. But when I found out that I talked to other people that had no pain with the shots and no side effects with the shots and everything else, and then the pricing was really good. So I know people paying $650 a month for their medication alone, no workouts, no nutrition, no coaching. And I was like, that's just ridiculous. So this program, super reasonable, inexpensive enough to where you continue on it and you can stay on it without it really pinching your pocketbook. So the well-rounded approach, the cost, and the access, all perfect. So I'm currently in my 6th week with LeanFastRx, and my energy levels are great. I'm working out 3 times a week. I feel better. I've lost about 5 pounds, but remember, I'm working out 3 times a week with weights. So that 5 pounds is probably a significant amount of fat and not muscle. So I'm gaining lean muscle tissue, losing fat. I feel better. My clothes are fitting better. I feel better. just even with a 5-pound drop, it's just done wonders for my confidence, just the way that I feel in general. I have energy. I just feel better. So because of the great progress that I've had in those the first 6 weeks, I want to keep going. I want to keep going. And so the other thing is, I find myself, I used to have like a little York peppermint patty every single day. I no longer want that anymore. And they're in my house. I just don't want them. I'm not as hungry, but I eat and I prioritize protein. And so it just is great. And I also find myself craving better foods. Like the other day, I actually craved broccoli. I thought that was crazy. So just in general, better habits, feeling better, looking better, sleeping better, just a whole quandary of awesome, amazing things have happened. So I'm so excited, looking forward to staying on this for many months to complete, to get to my goal weight, and then learn how to maintain it and back off of the medication without having any gain. So awesome. This has really impacted my work too, because when I was losing the confidence, not feeling well, putting on weight, nothing to drop that scale down, I couldn't do anything to change it. You get like sad about it and you lose hope that, oh my gosh, I'm gonna never lose weight and feel good again. So since starting, that has all reversed. So my work, I have more energy, I'm sleeping better, so I'm focused more at work, I'm working more, and I feel better doing it. And so that just is amazing. And then with my relationships, of course, just when you feel better, you tend to do more things, go out of the house more, have more contact with people instead of hide, right? So it's just been great. The things that people have noticed the most since I've started, first of all, they're like, what are you doing? You just don't seem quite like yourself. You seem happier, more energetic. Then I go to a lot of business lunches, a lot. And so I would eat a lot, but people have noticed I don't eat as much, or I don't eat the unhealthy stuff, and I get full. So sometimes I swear I would never even get full. So that, and then they've just noticed and they've been saying, what are you doing? We notice that you're looking slimmer, your face is looking slimmer, all of those things. So it's that, of course, makes you happy when people start to notice. So now compared to before, the differences that I feel, I have more of a peace about me, but with energy. I'm able to complete workouts and go and do them without just being so tired and unable to get through them. I feel more energetic and focused at work, and I'm able to complete work days and more hours easier because I just feel better. So internally, and I know it also has something to do with me sleeping better. Since I'm sleeping better, I feel better. And so my productivity has increased in the gym as well as at work.